Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with another review. Today we are talking about a concealer. We are talking about the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Concealer. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, then definitely stay tuned till after the intro. Alright guys, so as you know, I thoroughly enjoy the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation, which I'm pretty sure you're going to be hard pressed to find someone who doesn't. But I feel like for oily skin divas, that definitely was the foundation that answered a lot of the prayers. From the price point to the shade range to the long wear to the oil control, like it just did so many things. So of course when the concealer came out, we're all like, yeah, please. Now I got mine in the color Warm Honey, and basically what I did was I found my shade in the foundation, so I found Mahogany, and then I went a shade lighter but still in the warm category. Now unfortunately this doesn't come in as many shades as the foundation does, which I guess kind of makes sense, because do you really need that many concealers? I don't know. But it might be a little bit hard to do the same thing, but I just kind of had a starting point, and then I just went up one shade lighter than that. Now of course I'm going to go ahead and put the claims up on here for you guys. I do have dark circles, I do have dry under eye, and of course I do have some lines and some wrinkles, so that's where I'm coming from when it comes from a concealer standpoint. I'm definitely going to put this to the test. I have a demo for you guys, and I'm going to let you know what I think about it, so let's jump into it. Okay guys, so I do have this concealer on again today. I did apply it as I normally did. I actually do have a little bit of a color corrector on today as well, and I did kind of have to go back in just a little bit and add, after my initial application, I did have to go in and add maybe an additional spot here, an additional spot there right in the corner, just where I see the most darkness. I had to go in and put a little bit more in there, but overall I will say I do enjoy this concealer. I do think that it does have a nice soft matte, I think is what I would call the finish. I always set my under eye, but I feel like you probably could get away with not setting this if maybe your under eye was dry like mine and maybe your skin wasn't quite as oily. I think you could get away with just putting this on there and going. I try to just do a nice light set, and I think that is perfect. I do feel like this does hold up to the claims. I do think it's long wearing. I do think it's a nice coverage. Full coverage I wouldn't give it. I'd probably say more like a medium coverage, but you can build it up, which I'm okay with. And I do feel like it does have a nice wear throughout the day. My only problem that I would say I have with this particular concealer is that sometimes, and I'm sure it's because of the matteness, sometimes it can make my under eye look a little bit drier than I like towards the end of the day. So when I wear this concealer, I have to really make sure I'm really hydrating that under eye. I'm really going in with an eye cream. I'm really going in with a light amount of concealer, and I'm really going in with a light set. I have to make sure that I pay attention to what I'm doing. If I do all of those things, then it's a beautiful wear, and I love the way my under eye looks at the beginning, throughout the day, and at the end. Go in a little too heavy-handed with the concealer or the setting powder, and that dryness kind of comes through about midway throughout the day and towards the end. So you just have to really play around with it. I do think that it's a nice concealer, and I feel like it is a nice addition to the Can't Stop Won't Stop grouping there, because as you guys know, I do love the primer. A little finicky, but I do love the primer as well as the foundation, and I do have reviews on both of those, so don't worry, down below. But I do have reviews on that for you if you want to hear my full thoughts on the foundation and the primer. But I do think this is a nice addition to the collection. I feel like a lot of people will enjoy this. And I do love the shade range. Again, I don't think you need quite as many concealer shades as you do foundation, but this does have quite a lot, so I do feel like there's something out there for everyone. You might want to be like me and just try to find your shade in the foundation and maybe go a step lighter than that if you're trying to find the concealer for you. This, I will have to say, is not my everyday go-to. It does not beat out the Too Faced Born This Way sculpting concealer. That is definitely hands down my favorite. I just overall love that concealer. This does not beat that out, but it's a nice addition to have, and I do like throwing it in the rotation every now and then. So definitely, if you've tried this concealer, definitely comment down below. Let us know if you have a dry under eye, or if you don't have any of those worries, or what your worries are when it comes to a concealer. And then just let us know your overall experience, because again, sharing is caring. And that's what we do here in this community. So you guys know, I hope this information helps someone else out there. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. And while you're here on my channel, take a look around and see what else your girl has to offer. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.